KS Make Up Your Face, where I teach you how to make up your face. So for today's video, we're going to be testing 5 beauty hacks. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek. I was shook. I'm so excited for you guys to see my opinion on these hacks and let you guys know what I thought. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, and to be notified of videos that I post every week, don't forget to hit the little bell button right next to it. Without further ado, let's go ahead and test these beauty hacks. Hey guys, so today's video is going to be something a little bit different, testing weird beauty hacks. I have 5 beauty hacks that I've found over the past couple of weeks. These may not be like brand new or like, you know, groundbreaking, but I saw them and I wanted to try them out for myself, and I figured the best way to do that would be to capture it on camera and put it up for you guys to see your guys' opinion and see if you guys think it works. First beauty hack that I want to do involves shade matching. I know that Cover FX has something similar to this, which is a foundation adjusting dropper type thing. I don't have access to Cover FX here in Australia, but Australis, which is a brand here available at the drugstore, has these, which are called the Matchmaker Shade Adjusting Drops. So they look like this, and I'm going to use a foundation that is maybe slightly lighter than my skin tone, and we'll try to use this guy. And I'm going to try to use a foundation that's slightly darker than me, and I'm going to use this guy, so I'm going to do like half-half, and I'm going to see how it works. I'm not really sure if this is going to work, but we're going to give it a shot. The second hack that I found that really interested me, I saw this actually from Casey Holmes, who got it from Jackie Aina and Wayne Goss. And it is applying powder before you apply your foundation. I have Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. It felt lightweight enough for me to apply it first and then apply my foundation on top, so we're gonna see how we go with that. The third hack that I found was applying a very heavy amount of powder after you've applied your foundation, and then dunking your head in like ice water. But as soon as I apply my whole full face, I'm gonna bring you guys over there and like dunk my whole head into a bowl of ice water. That should be fun. The fourth hack that I found that I want to try is applying false lashes underneath your real lashes. So everyone always applies them on the top, and I have seen this before. I'm just gonna give it a shot. So we're gonna try to apply them underneath this time. Fifth hack that I have found is applying a primer. So this didn't specify if it was an eye primer or face primer, but a beauty primer was what I found around the perimeter of your lips to prevent your lipstick from feathering. So I actually have a liquid lipstick that I have that is just known. I am 100% confident that this liquid lipstick feathers all the time, every time I wear it. So I'm going to try that lipstick with this hack and see if it works. Now that I've given you guys kind of the lowdown of what I'm going to be doing today, let's go ahead and get started. Before we get started with any makeup, I always start off with a moisturizer, and I've been using this one for a couple months now, and it is the Body Shop Seaweed Oil Control Gel Serum. I also made sure not to put any obvious like pore filling primers on. Next, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Because I want to kind of like press this into the skin, I'm going to be taking this Tarte brush and I'm going to powder my face. I'm going to concentrate it in the pore region, kind of in the areas that I know I get really oily. For foundation today, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, or like the 24-hour matte. This one right here is in Golden Beige. This one is like my summer color, and this one is in 104, and like they're in different packaging because I got this one in the US and I got this one in Australia. But this one is like a smidge on the light side for me. So let's go ahead and start with the lighter side, and we're gonna deepen it up a little bit. Taking my palette, I'm just going to put I'm like running low of this stuff. Okay, I think that's plenty. It says, transform a nearly right foundation into Mr. Right to create your perfect foundation match. Simply add as many drops as required to your foundation to alter the shade. Mix well, then apply to your face or décolletage as normal. Because this shade is just like a smidge too light, I'm just gonna apply 1 drop and we're gonna see how we go. I'm just gonna take the back of my tweezers, which I've already disinfected, and I'm just going to mix the shades together. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a little bit. Okay, you guys see that too, right? Like, look at how that just blends into my neck. That's it, you guys. Like, this is my shade. That is so crazy. What? What? No way. Okay. So I'm just gonna take, since this sponge has like two sides, and yes, it's a little dirty. Sorry, that one's my bad. I didn't clean it yet. But I'm going to take like the half side, and I'm going to apply this side of the face, and then I'll use the long side for this side of the face. Since I applied powder first, I will say that my face is not like creping up, which I was totally expecting it to crepe up. And if anything, it's applying foundation really well around my nose. I have large pores around the nose, as well as like when I have breakouts and stuff. My skin doesn't heal like immediately, and so you'll see like around my nose, the foundation kind of like bunches up. I don't see it doing it with this. This is so cool. Okay, I am really impressed right now. Like, I don't want to be so impressed because I was like not expecting any of these to work out, I'm not gonna lie. Now we're gonna go ahead and try the dark shade of foundation. So I'm gonna apply some on my palette. So I put that much. Now I'm going to try the light ones. Let's try one drop and then we'll go from there. I'm going to take another pair of tweezers that I've already disinfected, and I'm going to mix that up. Go and test it. I told you guys I'd use this side for this side, and I'm going to use this side for this side. So actually, you know what? I feel like it's still a little dark. Just a little bit. Let's just put like half a drop. I know that this is not the right way to shade match, but we're going to go with it. I think this is it, you guys. It just needed like 1.5 drops total. We're gonna go ahead and cover the whole face. I will say that my pores are pretty dang well camouflaged. They could be better, and it probably will look a little bit better once I apply powder on top of this. And just to like blend the two foundations together so I don't have like this line down the center of my face, I'm just taking the butt end of the sponge. How does the foundation look, guys? I think it worked. That was really mind-blowing to me. I'm like still in awe that those actually worked out. So that was hack number 1. It's probably one of the best things that could happen for a makeup kit. So if you do freelance makeup artistry like I do, and you don't have like everything in your kit, you don't have all the right shades, I feel like this is probably your best bet to get close to what you need, and I think you can get away with it. So I'm really pleased with this hack, and I'm gonna say yes, it worked. So let's talk about hack number 2 with applying powder before your foundation. I will say that it really smoothed out my pores, and especially my nose. It made my nose look really flawless. That's with not using a primer underneath, which I am like in awe of. I gotta say, hack number 2 is a winner in my book. It totally worked. So hack number 3 involves covering my whole face in a bunch of powder and dunking it in a bowl of ice water. Now originally I saw this hack being used with baby powder. I have a few issues with baby powder. I'm going to be using Laura Mercier translucent setting powder over baby powder. I know that this can alter the results of the hack test, but I'd like to see how it works with it. Even though I have a little bit of discoloration here, I'm just gonna leave it just so I can see like the extent of everything being used. For this, I'm going to be using my powder puff. Here we go. So we're gonna go ham, we're gonna go heavy. So you can see that my face is like completely covered in powder. Now let's go head over to the kitchen and let's dunk our faces. All right, guys, so here we are. I have my ice water hanging out. I am so nervous. I don't think I can hold my breath for over that minute. So I'm going to kind of take breaks in between for as long as I think. So I'm going to be setting my timer to 1 minute. Ready, set. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Now I'm gonna go pat my face dry. Oh my gosh, you guys. My face is like sopping wet. I don't even know what you're supposed to pat your face dry with. Okay, so I will say that when I was just patting my face dry, my foundation did not come off. Like, do you guys see this? My towel is coming back clean. That is so weird. So we're here in natural light, and you guys can see the foundation now to see like how it matched. So you can see the pores have been like smoothed out significantly. Oh my goodness, I am like in awe. I can't believe this worked. I was totally expecting the water to just like make everything fall this way, like go south, you know? That's so crazy. I'm gonna have to say, guys, that this worked. By the way, sorry if echoing, this bathroom is like empty. Thumbs up, I like this. Welcome back. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my makeup, and I'm gonna move on to the fourth hack, which is applying your lashes underneath your real lashes. Now we're going to try the under eye lash trick hack. So basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to apply our false lashes underneath our real lashes instead of over them. What I saw was that you need to curl your lashes first, so that's what I'm going to do. And keep in mind, I'm not wearing any eyeliner. Now I'm just going to go ahead and use like half lashes. So these are some leftover half lashes that I have. I'm going to be using a waterproof mascara because my lashes have the tendency to sink throughout the day. So if I use waterproof, it kind of prevents that from happening. So I just did a like really minimal one coat of mascara. I'm applying the glue versus normally doing it like this. I'm gonna do it like this. And it says that you just need to apply it to like your waterline, your upper waterline. Holy cow. That one was my bad on my part. I don't think I applied it correctly. We're gonna try something else. I don't think this is working because I think I'm gonna need to use this hand, and I'm coming in from like underneath. And I'm just gonna continue pressing it like up. Oh. Okay, I think it's stuck. This is exciting because I didn't think I would get it on the first try. So let's go ahead and stick the other one on. It's like so weird because I literally can't even feel these lashes. Like, it's not like they're poking me. So I spoke too soon, they came right off. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this eye after this one gets tacky, and then I'm gonna go ahead and try this eye again. I'm like determined to make this work because so far we're 3 for 3 and I want to keep it that way. This is actually like a really great technique to make use of some lashes that you've overused at this point, because instead of throwing them away, you can always like cut them up and then like use this technique. I feel like it would be less wasteful of your lashes. Oh, did you see that? They just came off on my tweezers. I will say it is harder when you don't have like a compact mirror this close to your face to help you, but you kind of need both hands to like get up in there. Let's go ahead and try the other one while we wait. I could totally see this working with like individual lashes. I think that would be really cool. I think it would be hella time consuming, but I think it would be cool. Okay, here we go. We're gonna try this one. So it's probably the only downfall to this hack is that like you need someone to like hold a mirror this close to your eyeball while you like use one hand to like hold this eye up and then like the other hand to like put the lash underneath. But I will say that just like looking head on, they look really natural, and I'm not wearing any lashes on my top, so it looks like they're my real lashes. So I guess the true test at this point is just to see if they hold up, if the glue like will stay all day. Moving on to the lips, hack number 5 is applying a primer around your lip line. For today's products, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Anti-Aging Eyeshadow Primer. And for my lipstick, I've chosen a lipstick that I know with 100% certainty that this feathers on me. Now, using this product, I am not an advocate for this company. I have stopped purchasing products from this company. I have to use this product because it's the only one that I know with 100% confidence that it's gonna feather. So, with that being said, I'm using the Lime Crime Velveteen, and this is in Red Velvet. I feel like this would be very obvious as far as if it feathers or not because it's a dark lip. Also, I'm not going to be using a lip liner just because lip liners also prevent feathering, and the whole point is to see if this hack works. It said to put it on the perimeter of your lips. This is actually the brush that I use to apply my eye primer, like on my eye. And then I'm just going to kind of take off the excess on the palette just so then that way I'm not like applying too much. And I am applying it on the perimeter of my lip. I'm not the best with applying liquid lipsticks without the lip liner. So if it comes out crooked, don't judge me. We're not in this to be criticizing me for my crooked lips. We're here to critique the products and how the products work, okay? So the more that I use this liquid lipstick, the more I realize I really don't like the formula of these. They go on really streaky, and it's coming up very like blue toned red on camera, but when I'm applying it, it comes up really pink. But I must say, this is kind of like the best lip swatch that I've done in a really long time, like on the first go. I don't want to have to clean up around the edges because then that's going to be applying concealer, and maybe concealer makes it run more. I don't know. I don't want to go like messing up the formula, but right now, just like looking at it, it's definitely not feathering. I didn't have to use a lip liner. Hey guys, okay, so I look a little bit crazy. I like have only half of my lipstick on. So it's been about 4 hours since I first applied all of my makeup on. This is kind of as far as I'm gonna go just because I'm not really doing anything extraneous today. I'm not gonna be doing anything that would really put this makeup to the test, but I just wanted to do a quick follow-up as far as the eyelashes and the lipstick goes. For the eyelashes, they are still in place. I'm actually quite surprised at how well they've stayed on my eyes, just because I was a little bit skeptical when I was applying them underneath and they wouldn't like stick very well, and then on top of that, throughout the day, you know, your eyes tend to water. I'm like really happy with the way the lashes look. They look really natural. I probably wouldn't recommend that you do this with a brand new pair of lashes. This is probably something that you want to do with a more worn in pair, or a pair that you are willing to cut up, just because I think that if you were to apply the whole strip onto underneath your eyelashes, it would not work. I'm like really happy to report that these have not budged, they haven't moved, and I really like how natural they look. So for those days that you're looking for a very like natural lash, you don't want to make it seem obvious that you're wearing false lashes, I think that this method is really handy and I would really recommend it. As far as the lipstick goes, the reason why I kept my lips like this throughout our whole conversation is to show you guys that even though I had a really oily meal, as you can see, it's only worn off in the center. None of the lipstick has traveled past my lip line, which I am so in shock of. In the past, when I've used this liquid lipstick, even within an hour, I've noticed that it's already feathered. But with the eye primer around my lips, it's not transferring out of my lip line. I think now that you've seen it like for yourselves that only the center has worn off, I'm gonna go ahead and apply another layer just to fix it up. As you guys can see, that hack really worked and I'm so in shock. Alright guys, that concludes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and kind of learned a few things here and there. And if you guys are interested in seeing more videos like this, please do not hesitate to leave me a comment down below and let me know. If you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And I guess I have nothing else to say except thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.